Imagine if you had an AI assistant that could fully take a raw, hour-long video recording and turn it into polished, viral-ready short clips or a finished podcast episode without you needing to touch the timeline. It honestly sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but today I'm putting a tool called Vizard to the ultimate test to see if it actually delivers on those big promises. Think of this like a chat interface for your video editing workflow, where you feed it a massive file, give it a simple instruction, and it spits back publishable clips and ready-to-use timeline exports. My first challenge is to see if it can scan a complex interview and pull out genuine viral moments that would actually perform well on platforms like TikTok or YouTube Shorts. I uploaded a deep dive conversation I had about editing budgets, and almost instantly, the software analyzed the audio peaks and transcript to surface a series of highlight cards. I gave it one simple prompt, asking for a clip about a specific topic, and within seconds, it generated a banger of a segment that captured a really insightful human moment from the discussion. The AI managed to trim out all the dead air and paired it with a perfectly timed caption suggestion, saving me the tedious work of scrubbing through minutes of footage. Since I'm incredibly picky about my pacing, I didn't want to finish the edit inside the tool, so I just exported the sequence directly into my professional editing software. The file import was clean, perfectly synced, and allowed me to add those final human touches in just a couple of minutes, which is honestly impressive for an automated start. Total manual time spent on this edit was barely 2 minutes, and the resulting clip performed significantly better than a lot of the content I had manually edited myself earlier this month. Now, I wanted to see if this tool could handle the marketing side of things too, so I asked it to draft 5 punchy, viral-style tweets to help promote that specific clip. Because the AI already understood the context of the transcript, it created social copy that was relatable and shareable, meaning I didn't have to write a single word from scratch. It was time to take it to the deep end. I imported a massive 90-minute multi-camera podcast file with over 100 gigabytes of raw data. This is typically the part where most AI tools either crash or take forever to process, but the beauty here is that it runs in the background while you go do other work. When it finished, the AI had constructed a full multi-camera timeline with smart cuts and speaker detection, even though I only gave it a single mixed audio file to work with. I still had to nudge a few of the cuts for timing, but getting the project 90% of the way there automatically is an absolute game changer for long-form creators. If you are used to spending your entire weekend hand-cutting 90 minutes of footage, this tool effectively gives you back hours of time to focus on strategy or booking your next guest. In terms of the final verdict, I would give the first pass an 8 out of 10, which is incredibly high considering the amount of manual work I didn't have to do. The flexibility to export to different professional formats or just grab an MP4 file means that your specific workflow, no matter how complex, is still going to be supported. Comparing this to other tools on the market, many of which only handle clips or lack a proper content calendar, this platform really stands out as a full-service production hub. It's not just about the editing, but the entire system of finding viral hooks, managing your posting schedule, and keeping your content organized in one centralized, easy-to-use place. It prioritizes the emotional beats, the laughs, and the strong hooks that actually capture audience attention, which is essentially the secret sauce to succeeding on short-form platforms today. There is a slight learning curve, and big files do take time to process, but because the AI works passively in the background, you aren't stuck staring at a loading bar. No automated tool will ever replace that final 10% of human nuance, so if you are obsessed with perfect craft, you will still want to perform a light touch-up pass. Ultimately, if you want to scale your channel, turn long videos into repeatable content, and maintain a consistent rhythm without burning out, this is a massive productivity multiplier. If you want to see what this does for your own footage, just sign up, upload a few of your long videos, and see what the AI manages to pull from the archives. Don't expect a miracle worker right out of the box, but do expect to reclaim dozens of hours every single month, and that is exactly the kind of leverage you need right now. If you're curious about the podcast used for this test, there is a link in the description, and I'd love for you to tell me what weird, unexpected clip the AI pulls from your library. It might not be perfect, but it is fast, useful, and built for the entire content pipeline, making it one of the most effective ways for creators to scale their output today. Go give it a spin, play around with the scheduling tools, and let me know if it helps you reach that next level of consistency because I really want to see your wins.